best of what I have up for the lineup for today and seeking to find the best optimal solution. I'm not going to get into pitchers too much, but I can show you here with this lineup. If you watched my video earlier, great. If not, didn't really need to because as of now, it's updated and everything. Trevor Bauer being the top pitcher. This is an excellent lineup right here, in my opinion, with all these players that I have researched and watched their status, team, over-unders, well-to-do throughout the day. And then you have a high upside player versus Jordan Alvarez along with the Cardinal and Milwaukee mix of a stack there. So if you want to get more players, though, and do a different kind of stack, here's what I suggest you do. You head over to the link that I'll provide at dfsarmy.com. You come over, you need to know the overall best predictive stat. That is overall stats, this section here in the gray area. You click on descending, just like that. It's already set, though, for the best isolated slugging percentages for every player that's currently on this particular slate. Now, you might want to take off some teams that are in high risk of rain and so forth, bad weather. For example, in cash games, I didn't take or adjust off, the earlier slate either. It's still on here, just so you know. But now, if you want to evaluate per matchups as well, we have all that information here as well. We got total WOBA or weighted on base percentage, along with the total that even adds together the ISO, weighted, and WOBA together. So you have that in this column right here, all down the line. So you can see here as who's in a good spot in matchup today. Alonso's in a decent spot still with the matchup included. Has a 311 ISO, so still great power, even though he's facing Bumgarner in San Francisco. You can also you could go with Trout Chrome, but as you can see here, there's red. That means starting pitchers ISO is giving up. But however, remember, if some of these pitchers go out early on, you have the bullpen to deal with. Depending on the value or quality of the bullpen that you're dealing with, we'd have to think about, like in Trout's case as well. Miley going out doesn't necessarily mean that he'll get a good matchup thereafter because Houston has a great bullpen. You'll generally learn to find, of course, that the best teams have the best bullpens as well. Same thing here with Zach Davies. He could go out early, but however, CJ Cron will have to deal with a good quality bullpen as well. So we're looking at more better matchups. My preferences also as well to go with away teams to get more at-bats in case of a walk-off run or home run, something like that. And righties as well. So I'm not finding any generalized too many matchups other than this guy from Milwaukee. He's already in my main lineup, as you can see. And then we got Austin Riley versus Strasburg, maybe if his matchup is decent. But that's all I see as far as was a couple more down here. I want to give consideration, perhaps strong consideration, to Chris Davis in this matchup versus Gibson. He plays for Oakland, of course. You could stack him and mix him along with Laureano, who's trending towards some very good numbers and a great play for today as well on the Oakland, if you want to make a little stack there. So, these players have some good, perhaps, ISO total going on right now as well. You can see the overall grade of all things considered here on this sheet. It's pretty long to show you everything here for today, but just want to give you a great example of that. These stacks that I found and how to go about doing and researching these, and really you can total order if you want to find really the best matchups and things like that. So you can find everything here. So go to the link to get more info as far as finding more players in all price ranges and ranges there. So take care now. We'll talk to you as soon as there's another nice slate.